But we're back. I'm gonna grab a glass of water. I think Monkey's BRB. Oh, that was so annoying. Oh, dude. This is at the end of the stream. I was probably gonna go for like another hour, but lost all viewers now, which is fucking sad. Had like 50 viewers on YouTube as well, man. Sad. This looks weirdly scary. I'm actually just gonna play Inner Sanctum here because I think a lot of their damage is magic. I'll go Siphene because mind control is pretty useless. Bob. I think they're gonna push up.
Another one.
So Enhance has used all his dam now. That's the thing, right? The Enhance has like kind of a small window where they can do damage. If you CC it, the damage outside of that isn't too bad. Did he reset his totem? I don't think so. Wasn't as scary as I thought. To be honest, I thought they were going to run at me. What professions have I got? On here, I'm running... What am I running? Tailoring and Enchanting. With no ring enchants. Interesting. So, just tailoring then. To enchant my rings. Because I've got the new epic ones. Probably do it in here, no? Nice. Oh fuck, oh, wrong thingies. Actually, it's not too bad. I just don't have MD. We have MC this time. This poor guy. He hasn't gotten to play his class. Oh fucking god. They might have better luck on this map, to be honest. They can probably kill me here if I'm not careful. Woo! Like, look at this damage of the redstone. Imagine like they get me in a hodge and they both do that damage, right? Like, this guy's got a pop for a good half health. And the enhanced definitely does, you know? So they can definitely one-shot me in like 3 globals, alright? What do you think the main struggles for Godcom will be, as in what comes? Maybe hunter shit with like non-priest healer. I mean, you can beat it as jungle. We have been beating it as jungle as well, so maybe that too. But I think that there's harder counters for it. Just stuff that has like really high damage that is hard to CC that could just run the fucking SP over, right? Because Godcom does really well when it's in control on the front foot and is the aggressor, right? But when they are on the defensive, that's when it struggles a lot. Because the Shadow Priest is kind of just a sack of shit now, right? So yeah, those kind of comps cause problems for it. Maybe something like Walking Dead potentially even as well. But I haven't actually seen the matchup, so this is all theory, right? When it's tier list dropping, I mean, we've been working on it a little bit, but when I'm done with this twos, I'll work on it a bit more. I'll chuck it on YouTube tomorrow probably. But yeah, I'm just trying to theory craft it a bit with chat, honestly. It wants me, man. What was he stuck in? Did I not dispel him? I didn't see. Narrow escape. I need to get that. I can't. The spell was CD anyway from the trap. I'll get that one though. That was sus. I just need to stay here, to be honest. To be honest, I was kind of trolling at the start a bit. Unintentionally, but still. I should have just stayed with him to assist more instead of trying to kite. I think I was like over scared and trying to line hunter. And it just meant that he was in CC. I think if I stay with him more, then we win that faster. And also just be in inner fire. I was in inner wheel, which is making me take a lot more damage. Oh, mage, okay. SP mage, Monkas, alright. What can this even do? They don't have clones. What's up, dance game? Bro wants that fjord. Or a Mage Trinket, Pompoly. See, this is the thing, right? This is kind of like a small version of God Comp, right? Where they want to do their thing, and they do want to do their go. They want to do their CC. He wants to get the fear ward off me. That's why he's purging it. And the priest wants to cross to get the fear, and they want to, me to poke out so he can palm me, and then they can get the fear on the monk. Maybe get his brew or whatever. Just get him off the priest. Have the Siphene fear him again. Whatever. Priest can cross. Follow with the fear outside, out of the poly or the silence or whatever. Either way, they want to pressure the monk, right? Make the monk run. But if we just don't give them a window to do anything, they don't even start their go, right? We're just AFK behind the pillar, and they're just banging their head against the wall waiting for me, basically, while my monk passes on them. This is what I was talking about with God Comp before as well. It's like the comps that can do their go and force enough pressure onto the God Comp before there's the God Comp gets going, starts forcing trinkets and rotating infinite CC. Those are the comps that are going to do well into it. But I actually don't think God Comp is S tier in this patch, because SP is kind of nerfed. If it was the version of God Comp where SP had swap and all that shit, then sure, it would be S tier. But I actually think there's better comps right now. A lot, Malone. I have no idea how many, but a lot. Maybe, probably over 100k, I would say. These monks are fucking each other up. Nice effort with the Zen. Oh, he actually got it. It was nice mode. I actually thought I waited long enough, but apparently not. I think we're okay though. Alright, we got his karma. Damage right now is crazy. Oh my god, my boy done the damn, dude. Holy hell. Mage Warrior viable comp in 2s. Alright. Oh no, haven't seen any. It's the kind of shit that it's like, well, if you put like the best mage and the best warrior on that comp in 2s, how well do they do? Probably pretty well. But is it an S tier comp? I don't think so. Like, if you put your average Joes on that comp, they're probably going to feed, you know? Best healer for warrior in 2s? Probably Mistweaver. But Druid is pretty good too. I think probably Mistweaver Warrior is one of the few comps where the Mistweaver version is better than the Druid version, I think. This is kind of sussy actually on this map. GG, athlete. GG, man. Close one. Druid Warrior is more fun to play. Ah, I tried, dude. That's some glitchy ass shit on that corner, though. We got to disperse. What? How am I in Nova? Bro just fear into field. Oh no. Man has spent the whole game trying to get this sphere. he's had an absolute mare. Gone flying into the field. Hasn't checked in the fucking bin. Be kicking himself. I don't PvE too much because disc for holy. I think disc is quite good in PvE. I think I actually recently got with the changes it got nerfed a bit. I don't know if it's still the best, but it was very poggers. Yo, Nashi coming in with a T3. Thank you, bro. Thank you. Dude, we are battling our way back up to 14 subs. I haven't seen you face any rest or shamans yet. Yeah, it's kind of rare. There's not many shams and 2s. We faced date, current session, date, last day. We faced 4 shamans today. 2 shamans and 2s. 2 and 3s. But this was yesterday, no? Yeah, this was yesterday. So 2 shamans today and 2s. But I don't think Shaman is that good in twos. It's kind of around Palantir, I think. Shit, I didn't get my fucking death now because I was pissing about. Good job, chat. Shadow is overall not great, Menki. Did we get brew? Yeah, we did. Nah, that ain't hitting, son. Fucking no chance. Alright, we got Trinket, and we got a Deterrent. That's really nice. Big value here. Ooh, yeah, that was a nice game actually by the monk. Bro was on it with the dam. Shadow Priest sucks balls in threes. It has one comp, which is God comp. Maybe it can play with a lock as well, but I haven't seen a single fucking team playing it. It's just riding, like Shadow is literally just riding the coattails of the other two classes, right? It's not Shadow that's making the comp good. Else you would see Shadow in loads of other comps, like you used to before they got nerfed in original MoP. Like, look at this. How many comps are we seeing here? Not a lot. Mostly God comp. Everything else is just wins. We got God comp and a fire God comp. That's literally it. I think Shaman is pretty good in threes. I got Shaman as my second best healer in threes. But I think that it's joint last with Pala for me in twos. Well, we'll do some tier list in a sec, guys. I'm not sure who he wants to hit. This is the thing. He wants to probably blind off. Bit of an overlap here. I'm gonna die. Oh. again, like, I wasn't sure who he wanted to hit the whole fucking time. Otherwise, I could have played that better. Wasn't ready, really. That was close. You ever use Inify? I should have been Inify this game, to be honest. So yes. Chat play with Holy Power on Missy might be okay. I mean, according to Tura, if you don't play with Rasta Druid in 3s as SP, you're not playing the game. You need the control from the Rasta Druid to allow you to play. You should dispel the execution sentence. I don't even know what that shit looks like. And maybe I need to put it on my big debuffs as like an emergency thing. What's it called? Can you give me the ID? What do I want here? Death MD. This might be annoying, honestly. This is the thing annoying. Tier list coming soon, TM. As soon as I finish this 2s, we're gonna work on it. It's nearly done. We've been working on it with the stream. If anyone has any input after these games, obviously stick around. Big hammer falling on you, yeah, but I need to know what it looks like to dispel it, you know? Like up here. Or like on someone else. I feel like we just move on. Bro's gone. He outie. He's not happy with his druid. He's like, fucking peel for me, man. Why my peels, man? Let me see this. Oh, monk is done. Okay. This monk plays well, dude. I always have good sessions with this guy. It's nice. Yeah, we can do some in a sec. Yeah, let me just finish my tier list. All right, so this is where we're at. People asking about the tier list. This is where we're at. So I've just got Rested Druid and S tier because they can basically just play with every DPS, right? And it's gonna be decent at least, right? It's at least an A tier comp, other than maybe like SP. Mistweaver just can't play with as many people. They just can't. There's just no way. I'd say Mistweaver is probably slightly ahead of Holy Priest. I honestly hadn't put any thought into these orderings. This is for 2s only, just so you know. Okay, so if you're gonna comment, okay, here's okay, before anyone writes anything, this is what the tier list is. This is a 2v2 only tier list where we're basing the tier list on what the comp can play that's decent, right? It's a good comp. We're not saying, for example, in 3s, oh yeah, SP, they can play God comp. They're an S plus tier class, right? Because God comp is fucking great. Right? That's not what we're doing, right? we're saying, okay, SP, what can they really play? They can play God Comp and then not really much else is actually good. So they're not really a very versatile DPS. Overall, they don't bring a lot of strength to the comps that they're playing. So they're just generally a weaker spec, right? So this is the same thing, but for twos, right? Now, again, in twos, what does SP bring? Not a fucking lot. I've got SP down here with Disc, right? Same thing with Ellie. Ellie is quite low. There's not many comps that they can actually realistically play with. Maybe like Pala Ellie, but even that kind of blows. You've got Enhanced Pala as well. Maybe Enhanced Druid. These kind of things, they can kind of dampen stuff. But overall, it's not really that strong of a spec. Maybe you can do some like Enhanced BM shenanigans. But again, not great. Mage SP again, but like you don't see very many of them. Is it realistically a strong comp? Not really. So SP I've got down here as relatively weak. Arguably, you could bring them up into B. I don't really think it matters that much. You can kind of get the point that it's not really a meta 2 spec, right? We've got Resta Druid at the top. I think Mistweaver is lower down than Resta Druid. I think that there are a couple of Mistweaver comps that are better. Maybe Mistweaver can play with most DPS, but most of those comps that can play with most of the DPS are better with the Resta Druid. So for that reason, I've got Mistweaver slightly below. I think Holy Priest can play with a lot of stuff as well, so I've got that up there. And I think Holy Priest, the comps that it can play are also really strong. You've got Survival Holy Priest, Frost Mage Holy Priest. I actually think, I haven't tried it, but I think Fire Mage Holy Priest could be a banger. We've just been playing Windwalker Holy Priest, that's really strong as well. Obviously, super strong. Underrating Holy Palace, I don't know, man. Every Holy Pala I've faced in twos, it just feels like a free win. I think probably the hardest Holy Pala comp that I've faced is maybe Holy Pala Fire Mage. But everything else seems pretty chill, pretty easy. And there's just not that many comps that it can play where you wouldn't rather take one of the other healers. So that's where it's down there. And kind of same with Resto Shaman, right? It's got a few niche comps that aren't terrible, but it doesn't have that many comps that are actively that good. So that's why I'm putting them down there. Like, we can take a look at the match history here really quickly just to see if we can spot any Holy Palas. Enemy Holy Pala. So this is all time, right? We've only faced 33 Holy Palas in twos the whole time, and we've got an 87% win rate against it. We lost a couple. We lost one to Pala Warrior, one to Pala Windwalker. We lost one to, again, Pala Warrior, and one to Pala Fire Mage. Okay, so it's not a common comp, and not a common class, I would say, in twos. If we look at the difference between like enemy Resto Druid, right? We got 98 games, 74% win rate, right? We got enemy Mistweaver Monk, 66% win rate, only 39 games. Obviously, larger sample size is going to look better, and we've got a lot of losses down here to specific teams. Keep in mind that this is from the get-go as well, so the data is going to be a little bit skewed. But yeah, there's a reason the Mistweaver is relatively high. But again, I think the rest of Druid is trickier to face, and there's more comps that it can play. Enemy Resto Shaman, 10 games. 60% win rate. So the win rate is actually a little bit lower. We've dropped a few stupid games basically, but it's a small sample size, so you can't really take too much stock in the win rate. You know, you could do another sesh, face it 10 times and win 10 times, and it would skew the win rate again. So I think the takeaway here is the fact that we just don't face it that much, right? Which means there's just not that much comps that people even want to play. So that's kind of my take on, and this is out of 429 games of twos on this character, so it's a pretty decent sample size. What I would like to do, and probably will do in the next few days, is combine all this data from all my characters, do an Excel spreadsheet, and kind of get some more data from that. That will probably be a separate video. Right now, we're just doing the tier list. Data on Beta Lobby Healings, we're trying out Rest Druid and Monk since Druid will be effort team. Yeah, no, for sure. But that's why we've got it higher, right? That's the whole point. But this is not to say that the Shaman comps are objectively bad. There's just not as many of them, right? It just doesn't bring as much power as the Druid does. So that's why it's down in A tier. So yeah, that's kind of where got the healers. I think the healers, I'm pretty happy with where they are. It kind of makes sense in terms of what I've been facing and what I've actually found hard to face as well. You know, sometimes you'll face good players, but they'll be playing with a weaker healer, and it'll just be so much fucking easier than with like a Restadroid or even a Mistweaver. I actually at the start of the beta was underrating Windwalkers. I've played with and against some good Windwalkers now. I think it's better in twos than it is in threes, which is why I've got it up into like S tier. But I don't think I don't think it can play with as many healers and be as powerful as some of these specs, right? These specs can kind of just play with every healer and do pretty well. And fire as well to a degree, but fewer healers, I would say, which is why I've got it down here. Unholy, you've got like Mistweaver. I think you can probably play with a Pala. You can play with a Druid. And they're all pretty good, but they're not as good as some of the other comps. So that's why I've got it a bit lower. I think people have been sleeping on Unholy a bit. And I have brought it up a little bit. But yeah, it's down in S right now. MM, slightly weaker than Survival, I feel like, but not much. So I've got it down in S tier. It can still play basically all the same comps. I just think they're all slightly weaker. And then we got Moonkin here. And Moonkin is just really, really annoying. And I think the good Moonkin teams are going to really push high on the ladder. They're really, really irritating to try and kill. They just run the entire game. It's so annoying. And it's more just like a patience test. Than anything. But they can definitely like I think Moonkin Lock, Moonkin Mage, Moonkin Sub Rogue, all decent. Maybe some other lock specs as well can go decent with it. But they're all really strong comps. There's just not that many comps that it can play, right? There's a few really strong ones, but I say you can't really play Moonkin with a healer. So that's why I haven't quite got it as high as some of the other DPS. But in terms of the comp strength of those comps, it's definitely decent. Affley, I've got an A at the moment. This is one I'm not too sure about because I think that Affley is actually a really, really good spec. I just think right now all the Warlocks that are playing it aren't great. You've got like Chan, who's not really playing much, and when you play against Chan, it makes you realize that the other Warlocks are not that great. Until you play against him, you think they're doing fine, but it just like the game feels completely different when you face Chan. So I think that if more people play Affliction at a higher level, then I think it's going to be quite scary. But I don't know how many good healer DPS comps there are with Affley, because I think they actually just die late damp. So like say you were playing with a Windwalker, if they don't kill you and you get to 70% damp and you can just ride the lock, I think they just die. But I could be wrong. Again, I haven't seen it that much, so this is one that I'm not 100% sure about. Yeah, Affley Boomy is definitely the strongest comp with that Affley that I faced. But I'm just thinking more about the healer versions or healer comps that it can play. If there's anything that's that scary. Feral, you've got like a couple of different comps with the Feral. I actually think Feral is potentially too high here. You got like Feral Priest. You know, you can play with a couple of other healers. I don't think the comps are that good. Feral is kind of a I don't even know what it is in MoP. It's like a utility spec at this point. It's weird. It's not that strong, so I've got it at the bottom of A tier. There's a few comps that it can play that are decent, but not that many. So it falls in this kind of awkward A tier. And then B tier, this is just stuff that's generally not good, and the comps that it works with it's working because of the other class that it plays with, right? So like Boomy Sub, right? Or like any sort of, I don't know, maybe Holy Priest Sub Rogue is okay. You can play for some survival dampening kills. I don't know about other healers, but yeah, there's some synergy there for sure. Rhett as well, they have a couple of double deeps comps, but nothing special. They can't really play with any healers to get much done. Enhance, again, mostly double deeps stuff. Can play with maybe like a Restadroid and damp people, but that's kind of about it. Ellie, again, just doesn't have a great time in twos, needs that third player to sort of enable them a little bit more and sort of assist is more of a utility spec. And then Destro is just having to cast a lot and benefits a lot from having the extra CC of the third player in threes. So it just isn't as good as some of the other specs. Can't do stuff on its own. And then we've got survival. I mean, you could put survival in B tier as well. As I said, the B tier and the C tier are very much just the lump at the bottom, right? Where it's just like they don't have many comps. The comps that they do have aren't amazing, but they're kind of just trying to make do, sort of thing. So that's kind of where I'm at the moment with the twos tier list. If anyone thinks anything should be moved desperately, let me know. We can talk about it. Wasn't Godcom S tier back in MoP? Godcom was S tier as fuck back in MoP. But the version that we're playing right now is the last patch, and so Shadow got kind of gutted in the last patch, so they don't have swap anymore, for example, among a few other changes. So it's slightly weaker now. I would say Godcomp is probably like S tier rather than S plus. If we're going by that metric. Survival that good in twos. I think survival's really good in twos. I have a really good win rate, over 98 games. We've played a bunch with different hunters, to be honest, and I've done pretty well. We played with Cassie the other day and went something like 60 wins, 3 losses, or something, 2,350 MMR or 2,350 CR. Does Holy Palette Godcom have a chance on the ladder? I think you want to be playing it with a Resto Druid, otherwise the Shadow Priest is going to hate his life. Probably Holy Palette is probably the second best healer in terms of helping the SP to do stuff, but it's mostly just in a wheelchair. How's Windwalker? It's pretty decent in twos, I would say. Is Frost Mage or Warrior easy to play in twos with a healer? I'd say they're about the same. I think the Warrior right now is they have a good bit of damage, but the damage isn't really enough to get stuff done. And the Warrior has to understand how to use their stuns to build pressure, and who to go on when, what to stop when. There's a fair bit of knowledge in terms of how to actually kill shit with a Warrior in MoP, and how to use their tools. They have a ton of tools, is what makes them really good, but they actually have to use them. You can't just be a bot and press 1, 2, 3 and do damage and expect to win, right? It's more like that in previous expansions, I would say, but it's less like that in MoP. You can't just rely on your damage and just raw dog people down. I think this is potentially, like, it's annoying as fuck, but I actually think this is one of the best versions of Warrior. Like, maybe, okay, they could do have taken a couple of things off them because they're a little bit obnoxious, but I actually think in terms of, like, actual brain required to play, Warrior in MoP is actually probably one of the best versions of Warrior. So yeah, they could do with taking a couple of tools off them, but still, it's, much prefer this to like Herp Derp, Warrior Charge, Warrior Mace Stun in TBC, I actually think arguably you could bring Warrior down a bit even. I think Survival can even play with like double deeps, right? Mage can play double deeps, play Mage Rogue. If you're really good, it can play like Boomy Mage. So like these specs can play a lot of shit. I mean, arguably Warrior could even come down because it can't play with double deeps really that well. Like, what other classes can play with healer and deeps? I mean, MM, but it's again slightly weaker. I actually think maybe Fire needs to come up. Here's my issue with Fire, right? Here's my issue that I have with Fire, right? So you play against a Fire Mage and a healer, and they do fucking nothing, and you're like, holy crap, Fire sucks balls. Like, it does no damage. What are they doing? And then you play against another Fire Mage, and they're one-shotting you every deep every 30 seconds. And they're like controlling the entire game with DB and fucking Frostjaw, and you can't play and you can't stop any of the crosses or anything, right? And it's like, how is there this much difference? Like, I don't know. I think fire is just more difficult to execute the damage on. Requires more setup, preparation, or something. I don't know. Yeah, so that's my 2 tier list for now. High skill ceiling spec, yeah. So I actually think arguably you could bring fire up, right? But my issue with that is if you bring it up as a tier, the raw power of the spec is not that good. You just need to play it well, right? And then it can be good. Fuck, I don't have the right stuff. So it's like if your average Joe goes and plays fire holy power, they're not gonna have a good time, you know, compared to some of the other comps. Ooh, right in the schnoz. Is survival Mistweaver viable? Probably, yeah. I think arguably Holy Priest survival is better because of the extra CC that you can bring. Mistweaver generally is like a dampener spec, I feel like. Whereas Priest actively tries to close games out. Mistweaver is more, I don't know, like Mistweaver is somewhere in between, and like maybe not, maybe Druid, Mistweaver is like actively trying not to die, I guess. And then Druid is like somewhere in the middle because they can play aggressively with clones and stuff as well, right? They have a good bit of CC. Oh, what? I pressed death on it, it didn't go off. Oh, when I melted as well, it didn't go off. Fucking NA, man. Tilted, bro. Ooh, pumps. I mean, we have good pressure. Yeah, off here. Looks like this. OD. How does not hit him? I don't know why I'm out of... I'm fried. Pretty sure we still have karma. Yeah, there it is. That's okay. I need to try and hit the next sphere though. That's a really good sap for me. Oh my god. You got the fear, bro. Who's a better healer for Windwalker, Rested Druid, or Holy Priest? I actually haven't seen many Windwalker Rested Druids. It might be good, I just haven't seen it. There's like we've got a few of them here, but this was low, right? 1700. And this is also like fucking ages ago. I don't know why no one's playing it. I haven't seen hardly anyone playing Rest of Druid Windwalker. I think the thing with Windwalker is that it can kill shit on its own. Right? You can like go and CC a guy as the priest, and the Windwalker can literally just 100 to 0 someone. So like the good thing about a priest is that you assist really well. You can go do your fear and then assist with some dam, right? And the Windwalker doesn't really need that. So if you've got just more CC and more control, this is just better, right? Ooh, Pom already. Oh, man's on the well. I don't know if Pom sheep to kill well is the way. So yeah, I mean, I think that again, Windwalker like can play long games, right? And it does really well in damp, and that's like Grey up Druid's Avenue, because your heals are so fucking strong. I don't have Deathcliff. What do I have? Ah, shit. Should have put a feather down earlier. Nice karma. Ooh, blocked it. Interesting. Sheep breaks it. Oh no, dude. Oh, mate. Nah, bro. Bro has had it. He has had it. He just stood still in despair. Oh no. That's traumatic as fuck. Oh shit. Okay. What is this? Unholy. Let's go Scourge. Dude, can my spells fucking work, please? Jeez. Like fucking 5 pushbacks later. Just wanted to style him in a bit, you know? Meld. Oh, that was actually a super nice fucking chest though. What broke it actually? Who's he emceeing? I don't get it. What the dog do? Give me sap. Oh, got a lovely sap. Yeah, you don't want to play Shadow in 2's Trust, and you don't have much to play in 3's either, so like, maybe PvE? Oh, it's the fucking bouncy boy shit. It breaks CC, doesn't it? I forget what it's called. So grief though. G-Wave, yeah. That's the one. I was so scared to get like silenced or some shit there, dude. DK's pumping on the goes, I'm not gonna lie. Wait, dampening hasn't even started yet, bro. DK must have been in full PvE gear. I can't even use that as an excuse in MoP. The guy was just pumping. To be honest, when you have Resto taking all the priest comps and it just being bad, you know that Resto is massively overtuned. Because the priest synergy is so fucking good with mage. But just the raw power that Druid brings is, I mean, and the amount of tools they have is just cracked, bro. Cracked spec. Yo, we need to click this shit. Let's go. We need damp. Dump. Which healer is better for warrior mage? I think druid with warrior mage is pretty good, but you can also play with priest. You could probably play with Monk as well. I don't know. I haven't seen it with Monk. Sniped him. What have you linked me on Discord? I'm not either of those. I just don't fucking write to people's anime. I'm just there. I'll just be like flaming the shit out of them on stream probably with while not saying anything in game. Silently judging them and just turning my nose up. Ooh, this is banger. Alright, Monk, Warrior. What do we want here? Ooh. Dude, what the fuck? How did you get his cocoon off? What the fuck was that? Yeah, it's a nice little tech. It's the substitute for like glitch chopping it up, right? They just added the candles in recently. But before you could go like this. If this was the wall, right, you'd go like this. And you'd glitch up it. Alright, we win these. Fucking macro, man. It always bugs. So annoying. I'm forgetting. What are the NS? Bruh. Oh! Is Night Elf better than Human Priest for Arenas MoP? Yes. Hell yes. Shit. I need death. I need it. Oof. Woo. Quick one. Nope. Wait, did I not have MD? Or did I miss it? Am I bad? I think this Hodge is okay. We have to kill now. Do I have to dispel the speed thing off monks? Is that important? Oh my god, dude, I haven't been running this the whole fucking game again. What is wrong with me today? It's bad. I can die here. Come do daddy. Nice, dude. Shit. Karma, yes. Surely. Woo! Close one. Dude, this fucking dog pushed me back like 100 times on MD. He wants to hodge me. I keep breaking his saps, I think. I think we can maybe kill him here. Don't know if he has karma or not. Don't know if it matters. Oh my god. This was hard, man. KOTG, thank you for the prime, man. Thank you very much. I think I need to look to get more freedoms off, maybe. I think that's probably the main issue here. Like, me doing damage doesn't really help much, but if I get the freedom off, like, insta, I think it's a big deal. The game would have been a lot shorter if I just get the freedoms. Fuck is this? What is this fresh hell, boys? Is there any good rock confirmation? I don't know. Does Resto Shaman Athlete lock work? Yeah, I don't know what happened with the first MD. It just didn't land. It was a weird one. This is not DR'd, right? No shot that lands. What? I'm drinking. It's okay. I don't know what this comp is, bro. I'm trying to make it work. I respect it. Yo! Oh my god, it's been a slow day today. Callum just coming in and clutching it, saving the day. The 5 gifteds. Very much, my boy. Thanks for the waffles. I'm glad you enjoyed it, mate. Thank you so much for the subs. It actually helps so fucking much. So yeah, I appreciate you, bro. You're a legend. Right, Feral, MM. All right, that's a double trinket. Oh. It's a great effort to Zen Medi the trap, but odd timing. The trap seems really irregular right now. They have to kill the opener, basically. Yeah. Tier list done. Yeah. It'll be up on YouTube tomorrow, hopefully. You can have a sneak peek if you want. Roughly something like this. I don't know what the fuck. I don't know where I would rank Combat Road though. Like it's just poop. I don't know. Like Combat and Asa are both just there, right? I don't know. Maybe Asa is a bit higher. But you just never fucking see it. But what fucking talents have I got? Oh my god, all my talents now, bro. Nope. NS scatters into NS. Rare. Safety meld. Wyvern, does he get it? Does he get it? Does he get it? Nah, he doesn't get it. Nah. Oh my god, I missed the fear on the druid. I don't have death, man. Oh, it's insane. He's insane! Dude, that's a big fucking kill. I swear, like, I'm still waiting to see a big pumper Asa message me to play. Because I swear it's like the Holy Priest Giga Pumper Asa. Come to me. Show me what you got. But he's Frost and I want to play Priest. Is Restorer that much better? Nah, Priest. I mean, I've been playing loads of Priest Frost Mage, bro. It's good. Good. I don't know, man. I think Asa is. It could be like A tier, but no one fucking plays it. This is why I've got it and don't know. I don't want to like do it dirty either, you know. It's fine. Okay, we'll drink. Little Trinkerino. sussy. Huh? What the fuck happened to my fear? Bro, I need EU ASAP, bro. I'm so tired of this NA server, like, real. My spells don't fucking hit. I don't have MD for 1 sec. No. I didn't have the spell. Holy fuck, that was balls. I'm gonna drink. Good trinket. I could have deathed this. I don't know what the fuck this she was. It just came out of nowhere. I respect it. We're chilling. Oof. Oh no 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 no! Whew. Clutched it. Major's no hearts. Kind of like it. Oof. Oh my god! I wasn't even touching death. What the fuck killed him? Ooh. Ooh. A little 135k rising sun kick. Hello. As it's a very, very unfortunate mage right now. This is that fucking mage now, dude. Bro, go fuck. Oh shit, the game started, bro. I'm here. Let's go. Oh, Nelly. Bro, I haven't got right glyphs, man. Oh, why am I bad? Did bro just trinket a chastise?
Nani?
Ooh, that was a nice little pull actually. I didn't need to guard him. Ah, I could have mounted it. I'm too bad. No, no. Oh, I'm tricking you. I'm too bad. I'm Papaga as fuck right now. Ooh, we've been rewarded for our Papaganess with a 50k death, ladies and gents. Holy hell. You know what? I respect them for waiting. Ish. All right. Let's get the right glyphs. Oi, oi, oi. Trap wake you. Bro bubbled and cancelled it. These guys were so all in. Like, what the fuck? Nice. Nice, dude. Yo, owned lol. Thank you for the prime, man. Ooh, he's what the fuck? This is MoP, yeah. Woo! Big. What's my add-on for nameplates? Better Blizz plates. Right, I think I've got one more game left in me. It's been a calm sesh. Not that many high teams. George, you've been since 2005. It's been a bit, mate. It's been a bit. Glad you like him. Good thing you didn't pummel that. That would have sucked ass. Major ass. My brother's used all his shit. All the charges are gone. God damn it, this might be. Actual question mark fear. Oof. This team is insanely Papega. I don't even know what the strat is here. I think we just eventually kill, no? Does the cat make it here in time? Nope. good reflect. Now he doesn't have it for MC. Trinkets. Interesting. Let's go Coon. We've got all his trinkets and shit. I just don't know if we actually kill him or not. Like, they're playing so fucking weird, man. Nope. Bro's wrecking on the light well. There's some tap behavior right there, ladies and gents. Is the well even dead yet? It's not even dead. Zuan's going to town on it though. Need ward. Alright, I'll start fielding you. Like, what was the fucking... I don't really get what the plan was. This was like the most Papega team I've ever seen. Like, you just ran at me the whole game. Like, bro. Go away. Leave me be. Yeah, I guess they wanted to go to 80% damp, but like... I feel like Monk is better. Like, Windwalker is a better dampener than Warrior. Like, actually. In twos. What MMR were they? Dude, they were actually high. I'm so confused, dude. It's like they weren't even playing bad, right? They were doing all the stuff they were supposed to, but they just like had a really fucking weird strat. That was LG. I'm fried. 10 hours queues today. It would have probably gone better as well if I'd have just given you field on CD. Wouldn't Warrior Shaman be better in that? I feel like Shamans aren't that good in twos. I don't know. I just like dispel all the heals and kill the streams, and I feel like they're always under pressure. But maybe it's pseudo pressure. I don't know. GG's, yeah, GG's. That's what I'm saying though. Like I don't know if Sham is that good. Rest of Sham is that good. I think it's actually worse than, it's at least worse than Druids, rest of Druids, Holy Priests, and Mistweaver Monks, in my opinion. Yo, I just found this mix. It's kind of good. Oh yeah, for sure. Depends on the deeps, but yeah. It is what it is. All right, I'm done. GG's. I'm going to bed. See you later, boys. For now, raid. Very bon. All right, I think we're going to raid Blackfires. See you guys later. Do, 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 do.